really practical, that,
really
mate.
practical. Yeah. It practically rips your face off.
Practically rips your face off.
Now I gotta ride or die.
Right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're living the dream. It is a Saturday, it is sunny, we're going down the best road ever, Military Road. We have Jason with us, and we put our shades on because, you know,
well, it's really sunny.
We're in, I'm gonna say it, that, you know, DJ Khaled, another one, but this is the one that you've been gearing up for all of the years, I'm gonna say. This was the car that Jason wanted at the end of the day for your kids, for your wife.
My wife wanted one more than I did.
Yeah.
So
you were pushed.
We've had loads of Evokes, haven't we? We've had loads of Evokes. We had 3 Evokes, and they're all good. Great cars.
Great car. Great car.
Bikes, dogs. We've got a couple of those. We needed a sport.
Yeah.
And we decided we were going to buy a sport, and we couldn't agree on a colour. That was the big thing, was the colour.
Right.
And we both mutually agreed that we loved the blue.
Yeah.
That the SVR's coming.
SVR blue.
So that's what happened.
Yeah.
We weren't planning on necessarily buying an SVR.
Yeah.
But they got a little bit more affordable, should we say?
Because they have depreciated heavily and then stuck.
And then they're just staying there.
So now I would say, if you're actually watching this and wanted to buy one, this is perfect time. Because I feel like they can't really get any more cheaper than what they are.
But in actual fact, during COVID, they went up.
Because they've become desirable in a weird way. And this isn't like, don't get me wrong, we will say from the start, this isn't like, yeah, look at the whip I just bought, oh my god, it's crazy, blah 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 blah. It's nothing about that. It's about working your ass off for literally years to get what you and your family want. You haven't bought a Lambo, you haven't bought some silly 2-seater thing. You bought this because your kids can get in it, and they you put it in sport mode and they love it.
At the moment we're cruising.
We're in chill mode.
We're just chilling.
Chill mode.
And what I love about this is you can literally just do this, and it relaxes you.
Just love life.
Driving big SUVs are relaxing to drive. You will agree with that.
Yes.
And that's something that is nice to have. But obviously, I love going quickly, and I love race cars.
Yeah.
And at the moment, you can hear on camera, there's no noise at all. We just literally pop it in some modes.
All of the modes. And suddenly
we now have an exhaust system attached.
Yes.
And we've also got
manual mode,
sport mode, and now it's downshifting for the corners. And now we're ready.
Oh, listen to the back of it.
And now we're really ready.
Oh wow. Things like this big shouldn't be that fast. Why is it that fast? Oh wow! Why is it that fast?
I really get into it as well. It's quite fun.
Oh my god!
Okay,
B-road bashing an SVR Range Rover.
Oil temperature's just got up, so we've now got.
Oh, that's all right. Then we've got full whack.
Full boost from the supercharger.
That's good. That's what we like to hear. 3rd gear. Oh mate, it's relentless, isn't it? That supercharger irons out the fact that it's a big car. I know it sounds really weird, but like, you don't feel the weight when it's accelerating whatsoever. Wow, that's instant throttle response as well.
just wants to go now.
It just wants to, it just wants to send you down the road.
Put me in go mode. Can we go now?
Yeah.
Or we can just say we'll just turn that off and we'll just.
That literally what we've just shown you there is the reason you'd buy this car.
And we're on
school run.
We're in 8th gear.
Just chilling.
My favourite road.
See, this is exactly why this car makes complete sense, because you have a race car,
and all of a sudden my body is.
Yeah, it's just like, here we go.
Just
sit back.
sunk back into.
You can get into Range Rover mode where it's
chill
like
mode.
You're like this, where like I see them where they're driving like this. Like,
yeah.
You know, like.
We know someone does that.
Yeah, that's it. I know people that do that. You guys out there know people that do that. Not here to necessarily review this car, because it's more like, not necessarily ownership either. It's just like, why have you got this, and like, you know, experience it more than anything. This is an evolution of fast cars. We've both owned silly cars. You've owned more silly cars than I can have hot dinners, mate, if I'm quite honest. And you've gone through the process of what works for you, and you've landed on the idea that something fast but luxurious is key. Yep. Like, that's the best way to have. And
I don't keep cars for long.
No. And you've nearly had this a year.
We're coming up a year.
Like that. That's crazy, mate. That's crazy.
But that's not to say I wouldn't be
tempted.
Just satisfied with not having an old core Ford. I still need that in my life.
Yeah.
So, as lovely and as amazing as this is, there's nothing like getting an 80s bone shaker.
Yeah.
To realise what driving's all about. That's where it's at. So we've got the perfect complement now.
Yeah.
I've got my old RS Turbo. The missus drives this every day. I jump in this on a Sunday. Perfect. And I think the only thing that rivals an SVR currently is an RS6.
Yes, I would probably agree with that. Drive this like a Range Rover driver. No, we won't today. First things first, seats are glorious. Absolutely glorious.
Well, you've adjusted mine to full gangster mode.
Full on gangster lean mode. Full on.
6.
Yeah.
I'm actually enjoying it, although I've never felt the car's felt so big before, because I'm downstairs.
Yeah, that's it. The steering for such a big truck. Now, I've actually shot recently X3M, GLC 63. They're the smaller variants of this. If you were to get an Evoque SVR, that would be sort of what that would be rivaling. The similar situation though, where the steering's tight and the ride is, although it's subtle and there's still point and squirt, like it still does that. Do you know what I mean? Which is so nice. There's some give and it's still comfy, but there isn't the, oh my god, it's so stiff and horrible. It's not nice. It's, do you know, it's funny, like I'm like, thankfully I've driven one of this chassis quite a lot, and it is very, very different. And you know, I wanted to make this video more than anything because on the school run I actually see 4 or 5 of these on a daily basis. So it's always interesting to see why people are daily driving a 5-litre supercharged V8 Range Rover, right?
550 horsepower.
Yeah, like a 550 horsepower car. Like, why is that a thing? Does everything. It is the RS6 of Range Rovers.
Yeah. And
I know that is like, what are you on about? But it actually is, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, it's very nice, this, isn't it? I like it. I'm a fan, mate, I tell you. It's easy to thread and that, which is quite nice. Through the roads and that. It isn't actually that big. But then I'm a Dodge Ram, mate. Do you know what I mean? Like, anything is small in comparison. If you have the opportunity to own this and take it down a B road and then take your kids to school in it and then go and enjoy it on your own, mate, and that is.
When we plan to go to Europe and stuff, like
just
like
think
before
of this,
COVID, we took our Mark II Focus RS last time, and
think of that.
That was a tremendous car to take away to Europe. This is going to be even cooler. Like, we're all going to be a bit more luxurious. We've got space.
If you want the power, you've got it.
Yeah,
like,
just looking forward to that day.
I think we all aspire to have something like this, regardless if you're watching this video and you're like, oh, that's this and that's that, blah, blah, blah. I think everyone sort of aspires to have a version of this car that they can enjoy with their kids and with their family. That's what I'm seeing here. As I'm a proud parent, I would see that you would have this over other cars that I may have looked at in the past because of the ease, because of everything, but it ticks that box for a car enthusiast at the same time. Practical is key. Practicality.
It has loads of practical.
Yeah, really practical, that,
really
mate.
Practical.
Yeah.
Yeah. It practically rips your face off.
Practically rips your face off. I like that, yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. We will see you on the next one because Jason loves buying cars.
No. There is no new cars.
There's no new cars
bought this year, but that doesn't mean Sale won't buy a new van.
No, yeah, but there's a new van coming. No, there isn't a new van coming.
I always end up with vans. Love a Transit.
Yeah.
But no, it's been a nice day.
No, thank you very much, mate.
No
Appreciate
worries,
you letting me have a play.